Accessing pleasure has not always been easy for women. In this video, we're going to talk about the obstacles that women face and how to overcome them. I'm Bielka Cano, and I help couples have fun and passion again without feeling like it takes a lot of work or you don't know where to start. If you wish to have a vibrant and close relationship to your partner, make sure to click on the link below to watch more videos like this one. What is this pleasure thing? Since we're born, we have the ability to feel pleasure. Pleasure when we sleep, pleasure when we eat, and one of those ways to access pleasure is through our sexuality. But from a very young age, women have learned that pleasure, sexual pleasure, is not okay. And it may sound like close your legs, don't touch there, that's inappropriate. So through their lifespan, women learn to hide when they touch themselves, not share about that, or simply not accessing self-pleasure at all. And suddenly, when they have a long-term partner, they're supposed to know how to access pleasure, when historically that has not been taught, guided, or learned in any educational way. So problems having an orgasm for women are very common. Men's sexuality tends to be more celebrated and is more open compared to women in this culture that we live in. And then on the other side, men have learned that pleasure is something that they give to women. So I have heard people saying, I gave her 3 orgasms. I was such a badass in bed. And I want to tell women that in order for you to have an orgasm, it's not so much about what your partner does to you, it's about what you allow in your body. Because you can be with the most amazing lover, but in order for you to access pleasure, you need to learn how to receive it. There are 3 things that I want you to know about your pleasure. Number 1, sometimes our desire changes due to our hormonal, how they vary through the month. And not necessarily during ovulation is when you feel more aroused. It can be actually during your period. So your level of desire changes due to your hormonal variances through the month. So just have that awareness and that compassion with your body, that sometimes you feel like engaging more sexually, and other times we just don't. It's also very important to know the energy of your body, where you are. Because engaging sexually, it's an act that requires your attention. And sometimes we can be so depleted, energetically tired, that we just don't have the energy to engage. So be kind to yourself. And when you expect to be with your partner, make sure your energy levels feel just right to you. So you have that sexual energy to share. And sometimes you may need to tell your partner, in this moment, I feel I need to receive more because I feel depleted right now. And that's okay, because you can always return the favor. And my last tip is to allow yourself to feel pleasure when you feel just little parts of it. It's like, it feels good. I want more of it. Allow yourself to feel surrounded by this nice blanket of pleasure. And the number 1 tip for that is to breathe into it. So when something feels good, you welcome that by breathing and allowing the sensations flow through your body. A lot of women, when they feel intense pleasure, they hold their breath. And this happens also during orgasm. They're like, they hold their breath. And by holding their breath, you're just limiting their ability to expand that pleasure through the rest of your body.